You won't believe which Marvel actor has a criminal record and is now a multi-millionaire superstar. It's always interesting to hear about a celebrity's road to fame, especially when we regard them as a superhero in a major Marvel film. I mean, it's a huge deal to get one of those roles. So friends, today we're going to be talking about a few of these actors and their lives before they skyrocketed to the lifestyle of the rich and famous. Before we dive in and discuss, go ahead and click subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you'll never miss out on our future videos. And give this video a thumbs up if your favorite actor has a super shocking past before they got that life-changing call from Marvel. Here we go!
You guys are so screwed now!
Well friends, can you imagine going from being the goofy, silly, musically inclined Andy Dwyer to the super ripped, super fine, super strong Peter Quill or Star-Lord? Well friends, it's no surprise that Chris Pratt had to undergo some extensive changes in order to make this role work. And although his personal life wasn't necessarily on the forefront before he entered the dramatic Guardians of the Galaxy platform, fans were blown away by the actor's physical transformation. Oh, and the fact that fans were so used to seeing Pratt in such a goofy, naive role definitely switched up quickly when they saw his action and drama capabilities. I mean, in order to reach Star-Lord status and shy away from his shape and body type in Parks and Rec, the actor had to train up to 6 hours a day. I can't imagine how much he wanted to take a huge nap after all that work each day.
Oh my god! That's so hot! It was horrible!
I want a nap just thinking about it. But the actor indeed prevailed, and no one can deny he's paved his own way as a true Marvel man. Moving on to Chris Evans. We've definitely seen him in a variety of films, starting with Not Another Teen Movie, which was, contrary to the title's message, definitely another teen movie. And we saw him then in Fantastic Four. And viewers debated the idea of seeing the star in a larger superhero role, since he looked pretty good, all calm with his hand on fire because, you know, that was a thing in the movie. Well, after the Fantastic Four movies, he didn't actually continue with the superhero action flicks. He turned his attention inward, we imagine, and found that deep part of his soul that wanted to play dramatic characters. Well, we got to see him in multiple roles in that genre, as well as his comedic twist in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Safe to say, Chris Evans is a pretty diverse actor, but friends, nothing can compare to Evans re-entering the Marvel world through his role as Captain America, since it turned him into a Marvel leading man and a super successful one at that. Let's just say he definitely deserves his stars and stripes, and he looked really good doing it all. The next one will definitely shock you, friends. Robert Downey Jr. has had a long career in the acting world as we know it. I mean, he has been an actor since the 80s, where he started with a sketch on SNL and went on to do some comedic teen movies and even a dramatic role as Chaplin that won him an Academy Award. But did you know that the actor struggled a lot before becoming the super popular Iron Man?
I am Iron Man.
When we see someone bounce back the way he did, we of course have to shed light on how they did it all. In the 90s, Robert Downey Jr. developed a drug addiction that just couldn't coexist with his career at that point. Although we did see him for a bit on Ally McBeal, unfortunately the actor was frequently arrested in and out of prison, and this obviously made his career suffer dramatically. But he committed to his recovery and began to turn his life around. Of course, productions were nervous about hiring him since they felt that there would be inconsistencies or liability issues. But friends, there was indeed an opportunity on the horizon for Robert Downey Jr. One he took, ran with, and ended up exceeding every expectation ever. The Iron Man franchise has become a hit, and there was clearly no other man for the job.
Iron Man.
Friends, did you know about his difficult past, and how do you feel about the Iron Man films? Definitely let us know in the comments. Well, we've already got 2 Chris's on the list, so why not add a third? Yes, friends, we're going to be talking about Chris Hemsworth next. While the other actors we've included so far had a pretty long history with acting before they received the call from Marvel to be a leading man, this was not the case with Chris Hemsworth. The actor wasn't actually very well known before we saw him in Thor, and my goodness, we're sure glad we did.
You know, for a crazy homeless person, he's pretty cut.
We did see him on a role in the first Star Trek, but it was nothing compared to the heights of success the actor reached when he arrived on the scene to take on the role of the magnanimous God of Thunder. He trained with the same trainer that Chris Pratt went on to use for Guardians of the Galaxy. Fun fact. Although the actor was already in shape, he definitely went the extra mile to give Thor that extra oomph, and it without a doubt paid off. Friends, did you all watch the film Room? Brie Larson is an absolutely brilliant actress in that film, showcasing her dramatic, nurturing, and fierce mama bear sides. Even though we had seen her in other films like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Room was definitely her acting breakthrough that put her on the map as a super skilled actor and won her the Oscar for Best Actress. Well, it is shocking to think that the Brie Larson in that film is the same Brie Larson who plays Captain Marvel, but you better believe it, she can do anything. The process to get into superhero shape, however, was extremely intensive, to the point where she had to push a Jeep weighing over 2 tons for a full minute as one of her exercises. I mean, geez. She posted all about her journey throughout on her social media page, and we saw this actress reach her superhero fitness goals through this intense regimen. For those of you who know Kumail Nanjiani from his roles in shows like Silicon Valley and films like Stuber and The Big Sick, one of the first words that comes to mind is comedy.
Can I get a burger with 4 slices of cheese?
4 burgers, anything else?
No, 1 burger with 4 slices of cheese.
So it's no surprise that when this comedian, writer, and actor got the call from Marvel for his role in the upcoming film The Eternals, it's safe to say the results were jaw-dropping. When he posted a photo of his physique shirtless, many people thought it was digitally altered to look like he was far more in shape than he actually was. But friends, it was real. And he worked super hard to get there, a full year's worth of training and strict diet, and it was definitely worth it because the man looks good. Of course, how could we forget the man who never ages, Paul Rudd? Seriously, he looks the same as he did 30 years ago. It's really eerie. Not unlike Nanjiani, Paul Rudd was never quite known to be the super muscular superhero type, but clearly with hard work, anything is possible. He's come a long way from his early days in hit films like Clueless. And in his amazing role in Ant-Man, the actor appeared shirtless in many scenes, and the work he had put in at the gym and through his diet definitely showed. No longer a skinny comedian, but a totally fit, strong superhero type. We just love Paul Rudd, honestly, no matter how he appears, but this was a pleasant surprise for many fans.
Somebody peed my pants.
Oh, thank God.
But I don't know if it was baby me or old me.
And there you have it. Some super famous actors before and after they received the call from Marvel to be in a leading role. Tell us, friends, do you know of others who made this intense transformation for their Marvel role? Leave us a comment below. As usual, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell as we bring you more juicy info, gossip, and speculation about the shows and stars you know and love. Until next time!